How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Owen, and we're at the gym today. We're gonna hit some back and biceps, see what kind of lifts we can own Owen style. Let's get after it. Then once again, before any type of workout, you always gotta stretch, loosen up the muscles, loosen up the tendons. Preach this, whether it be a swing of the arms or grab something and just stretch the muscle as much as you can. This is crucial, detrimental. Last thing we want is to hurt ourselves. Let's get after it. So the first workout, we are going to start on our back, bicep, shoulder, and forearm day is going to be lateral raises to help build muscle that these compound exercises we're going to be doing really don't help with. So lateral raises, get some shoulder activation. Let's get after it. To start off our lateral raises with these dumbbells, we're going to go fairly light, just really get the shoulder activation going, warm up the muscle. We're not trying to go super heavy on these. Eventually, we're going to go as heavy as we can, but we're not going to try and overstrain any of the muscles. This is really just something that the compound exercises can't get on its own. It is about 5:15 right now, and I am fresh out of work. An 8-hour shift leaves me a little tired. Not to mention yesterday I had a pretty heavy deadlift session, so I'll be honest, my body is a little sore. I'm kind of tired, but the best thing is that I'm here. I'm gonna put in the work. I'm not gonna skip any exercises, and we're gonna crush it. We're gonna own it, Owen style. Let's get after it. Now, I personally think the best advice I can give about this exercise is I'm not focusing on keeping my arms straight. I'm more or less keeping my arms straight and parallel with my body while also putting a slight bend. So I'm more or less coming out elbows bent, and that's what I'm doing. Really give myself the ability to lift heavier while not jeopardizing my shoulder completely tearing off the bone. In between my sets, to keep myself energized and still have energy for the rest of my workout, I of course got my cranberry mix with a little bit of BCAA powder to really replenish what I'm losing, keep myself focused, keep myself energized, and make sure I can do the rest of these workouts. Alrighty, last set. Let's go ahead and knock it out of the way. Let's get it. I'm gonna go 35-pound dumbbells, set of 6. Let's get it. Okay, that is lat raises done. Next, we're gonna do a bit of a superset where we're gonna hit reverse cable flies, and we're also gonna hit lat pull down at the same time. So we're gonna go back and forth, one and the other, and we're just gonna really just try and get a burnout, go as heavy as we can, still work the muscles. Let's get after it. Here we have a little bit of talk time with editor Owen, and here's our superset that we're doing, really emphasizing on no breaks. So luckily enough, my friend showed up and he started recording me, though he does not want to be in the video himself, which is okay. But while he's recording me, we are emphasizing on no breaks. Meaning as soon as I'm done with my set, it's straight to his set, and then as soon as he's done, it's right back to me, which is very good for just putting that little burn and really working the back muscles, as I don't emphasize my back muscles as much as I should, but this really gets the blood pumping, really helps build the muscle in the back, which is something that I very much need. And now here we're going to have a little montage, as I don't have any filler content in between these, so let's get after it, crush it Owen style. Alrighty, done with that back burner session, and my shoulders are in just as much pain as I expected them to be. And now we're going to go to a super heavy shoulder press for 3 sets with just dumbbells. Go as heavy as I can, and let's see how that works. Let's get after it. Overhead pressing, one of the key aspects of strongman. Having great shoulder strength, just like my idol Eddie Hall. And so here we are building some shoulder strength so that one day I may be a great strongman with amazing overhead pressing. Now unfortunately 60-pound dumbbells are the heaviest we are going to go in today's session, as we find that I may have had a slight mess up while trying to put the 70s to my shoulders. As I got my right hand up, I seem to have a little bit of a struggle, and with my left hand it's just a little bit of a mess, kind of all over the place. We really don't know what went on behind the scenes, but I can imagine it had something to do with my wrist, bicep, and tricep not being in sync, with my wrist ultimately failing to get the weight up as I could not prop it up good enough. However, with that being said, we are not injured, we are not hurt, and we are pushing through it, and we are still going to own all these Owenstyle lifts of shoulder pressing. Let's get after it, people. Okay, so the shoulder press is done, and now we're going to work on a back pulling machine to really just kind of emphasize those shoulders and back and really just tear things up for the end of the day. Let's get after it. Now this back pulling machine is great for the biceps, it's great for the traps, it's great for the rear delts. I mean, it works every single pulling muscle that I have in my back. It really is a staple of my back exercise, making sure that I can pull heavy weights. And I mean, in strongman, you gotta be able to pull. It's all about how strong your back is, how strong your shoulders are, how strong your legs are. I mean, you gotta have strength each and every place. Now, unfortunately, this is gonna be the last exercise that my buddy is gonna be in, so all the other ones are gonna be propped up on my camera stand. Let's get after it. Okay, so the back pulling machine is done, and for those of y'all wondering, these are actually headphones that play speakers, Bluetooth. So, just in case there was any confusion of why do I always wear sunglasses, it's not just so I look cool, even though I look cool with or without them, let's be honest. Alrighty, and now we are going to move on to shoulder press again with dumbbells, but this time we're going to go lighter weight for a massive burnout. We're going to do 3 sets of 30. Let's get after it. Now what we're doing here is a straightforward Eddie Hall tactic where he used to take 50% of his max, and I'm just estimating that mine could be 80 here, I've never tried. But take 50% of your max on dumbbells and just go for super high reps like 30 to 40. Let's get after it. Let's see how this works. And really, this is just to emphasize stamina over strength. But I mean, if you could do 50% of your max 40 times, then overall you will build strength. You know what I'm saying? Now, there is a major break that has to be taken in between these, simply due to it is too many reps in too short period of time, and my muscles need oxygen, they need time to breathe. So at least give it a minute or two in between sets. Let's get after it. I just talk to y'all too much. That's my problem. I get to talking, I get to resting.
It's a little too small. Did it sell a bigger shirt? A smaller shirt?
I don't know what y'all are saying, but I'm getting this done.
Zero.
What do you mean zero? These are full. So
Drink a chug it like 2 gallons or like a liter of chocolate milk.
no, I'm gonna do my own thing and achieve greatness. Alrighty, now that is my second shoulder press done with, and now finally we are going to end this session off with bicep curls, starting from 30 pounds, ending it at 50, going 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 on each arm. Let's get after it, let's own it, Owen style. Here's how it's done. Man, I got all my dumbbells done except for one more. I'm going to attempt to hit the 50-pound dumbbells, see just what the limits of my arms are right now, and either we are going to crush this Owen style or it is going to crush us inanimate object style. Let's get after it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my uncut video of me curling the 50-pound dumbbells with no editing, no sped up, no extra anything. This is after every single thing I've done. This is my final workout of the day, and this is a testament of my true strength, curling 50-pound dumbbells for however many reps I did. I wasn't counting. Alrighty everybody, that is the 50-pound dumbbells out of the way. That is my back, shoulder, and forearms. The forearms was just the exact same workout as the previous video. And I hope y'all enjoy the video. Give it a like, give it a comment, show it to all your friends and your family. Y'all have a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you on the next video. Have a good one.